Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. Thank you again so much for our time together. Looking forward to being with you in revival nights tonight at South Campus, and Sister Pat will be preaching tomorrow night at South Campus. We're going to have a great time together. But right now I want to talk to you about leadership. It amazes me as we look out in the world today how much the world has creeped into the church. In the world today, leadership is all about Mr. Cool or Mrs. Cool and suave, and how people look and how people present themselves and their branding, and it's all about presentation. And sometimes when you look out the political leaders of the world and you see how it's all about cool, you wonder, where are the great leaders? Where are the great men, the Winston Churchills and people like this from the past, the Margaret Thatchers? People who were not very cool looking, but they could get things done. In the church world, we seem to have adopted the same approach. Pastoral leadership is more about your presentation on a platform as an actor on a stage. And do you have the right hat to go with this outfit, and the right glasses and shoes or boots to go with this outfit, and the right t-shirt? And you look at people and you go, we are not actors on a stage. We are ministers that hold the Word of God within our hands. My grandfather used to talk about the fact that as pastors we stand behind the sacred desk. That's what he called a pulpit, the sacred desk. Now with that in mind, I want to show you just a simple thought about what biblical leaders are to be about. 1 Chronicles 26, verse 6. His son Shemaiah also had two sons who were leaders in their father's family. Now, why were they leaders? Because they looked better than everybody else? Because they were cooler than everybody else? Because they had good presentation and branding? No, because they were capable men. Now look down at verse 8. Their relatives were capable men with strength to do the work. I think the whole world is beginning to understand that being cool is not being a leader. I think the church world needs to return to the same truth. Here in our own beloved nation, we've just elected a new president, Duterte. The people of our beloved nation said, we want somebody who can get something done. We're not interested in what looks cool. We want somebody who can get something done. That seemed to be the cry of everyone's heart. I often wonder, could the Apostle Paul be a pastor of a church today? He could not be a television personality. He wouldn't look cool. In fact, Roman historians describe Paul in a very funny way. They say he was bald, he was bow-legged, he had a big nose, and he was short. That's how Roman historians have described the Apostle Paul. He could not be a Peter Pan on a platform trying to entertain people with his coolness. I think at some point we need to get back and recognize leaders are capable men, capable women with strength to do the work.